Welcome to Fish North Georgia the Guide. Here's Sammy Benitez.
Hey guys, my name is Sammy Benitez with Fish North Georgia the Guide. I want to talk to you a little bit about a trip I recently took on Lake Allatoona. So it was June 20th and we launched around 8:30 in the morning from the Stamp Creek area. We are full summer patterns on Lake Allatoona. The water temperatures were around 83 degrees in the morning. We missed that first 2 hours of first light for the top water bite. But that probably would work if you're there early. But right off the bat in the Stamp Creek area, we found a lot of bait activity. We just couldn't hook up with them. So we tried everything from spinner baits to deeper diving crankbaits to square bills to moving a jerk bait real fast to a fluke to a buzz bait. Didn't hook up with anything in any of those techniques in that area. So we kept on moving more towards Main Lake, getting out of the creek channels and stuff, and we started fishing brush piles off of Main Lake points. This turned out to be the best decision we could have made that day. The bite was still very slow, very rough, but off of these brush piles we graphed. We fished some that we didn't mark any fish and some that we did mark fish, and lo and behold, the ones that had fish shown on the graph were the ones we caught fish at. So it's not just any brush pile. You got to find the fish, find where they're sitting. But once we were there, I'll show you kind of what we were using to catch those fish once we located them. So first bait of choice is going to be a drop shot. Lake Allatoona is notorious spotted bass fishery. The majority of bass in Lake Allatoona are spots. Drop shot is probably one of the most effective ways to catch them, especially in the summer. So as all a drop shot is you're tying a Palomar knot on your hook, and instead of cutting off the tag end, you're just going to add a little drop shot weight to the tag end and kind of let it sit on the bottom and bounce it with your rod tip. So there's a traditional drop shot hook, but because we were fishing brush piles, I opted for this. This is a 2/0 worm hook, straight worm hook, and so I was fishing it weedless Texas rig, just like you would a Texas rig, but now we got a weight on the bottom. So this here's the hook. So a 2/0's a little thinner gauge. It's easier to set the hook, penetrate the fish when you're fishing with lighter tackle. This particular worm is a robo worm, Aaron's Magic color, and this did not get me any bites. So the importance of trying different colors and stuff, it is important because I was fishing with my friend and he was throwing very similar setup, but he was throwing more of a natural shad presentation as far as color goes. I believe he was throwing a Strike King Dream Shot, but it was more of that Tennessee shad looking color, more translucent, looked kind of like a bait fish. And he was the one getting the bites, and I was not getting anything. But dragging it through those brush piles, near those brush piles, was producing some bites there for sure. So the other thing that was working was throwing a Ned rig. So throwing a Hulu Stick Z on a Ned rig in those same areas, not directly in the cover, but around it, was drawing some fish out, coming out to come and grab it. Again, Ned rig is another great bait for spotted bass. So on Lake Allatoona, those are two baits I would recommend always having on deck, especially the heat of the summer. You got to go a lot slower this time of year, but you can still catch some fish. So Main Lake points, around structure, using finesse techniques, using something, try and match the hatch, more shad profile as far as colors are concerned, and you should do pretty well on Lake Allatoona this time of year. So get out there, go fishing. If you want to see more videos and stuff, check out the playlist here. I have a YouTube channel, Sammy Benitez. You can find me doing stuff around the area, working on my John boat and whatever else. So if you want to see more stuff, please check it out. But thanks for tuning in. Hope you get some good ones, and we'll see you around.
Thanks for watching The Guide here at Fish North Georgia. Our mission is to build a community of anglers to give you the best and latest information to make your day on the water more successful. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, click the bell so you'll be notified of any future content. Make sure you check us out at fishnorthgeorgia.com, where we carry a large variety of bait manufacturers from here in the North Georgia area. So we appreciate you being part of our community, and we'll see you soon.